Hello? Everything look good? Can you hear me? You can hear and see me? It took me like 2 hours to set this up. Hi chats. Hello. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Ultra HD. Wow, thank you. Is that? Can't tell if I have a pimple on my face. It's fine. How you guys doing? We're in the kitchen. Yes, we're in the kitchen.
Hello, Chef Dish. Dish Wiggle.
Hello. We're in the kitchen. We're doing cooking streams today. We're doing a cooking stream. Not cooking streams, just one. I wasn't going to initially, but you know what? I forgot how fun cooking streams are, and I want to do it. You know what? I also forgot to ping Discord. Hold on, give me a second. But how you guys doing? Good, I hope. Have a couple things to chat about before we officially start the sponsored stream, so bear with me. Bear with me. But I hope you guys are all having a good day, good as day as possible. Good of a day as possible. Yeah, the code is a little bit different. Stop going out of focus. Why are all the Genshin streamers? Wait, why are all the Genshin streamers doing HelloFresh? I don't know. I honestly haven't even seen anyone else doing it, but for me, all I could say is I'm like a regular HelloFresh customer, so for me, when I saw it, I was like, yes. Corpa. We all know gamers are hungries. Do you like bao? If you do, what do you like in them? I haven't had bao very many times. Pork, probably? Pork is probably the only thing I can come up with. Dish, did you have to build Diluc? Yes. Yes, I did. Yep. I did. Dude, I wish I could forget, but I can't believe my Yelan stream yesterday turned more into a Diluc what was it? Retroburgeon. Let's cook. Retroburgeon stream. My cat Pebbles says hi. Say hi to your cat Pebbles. Alright. Gamers, a couple quick things before we officially start the sponsored segment while I cook. Well, I actually cook. Rachie, thank you for the Prime sub. Ayakamain, thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back. Yay. First thing is about Tignati's English VA. I'm sure you guys, if you're on Twitter, you've already seen it. But a lot's going on. He's been exposed for a lot of, I just know people are going to ask about it, so I'm just going to talk about it now so I can get it out of the way. Yeah, it's hugely disappointing. On today's episode of People Are Awful, I don't want to talk about it in detail really, but basically a lot of accusations from people who actually would know him and know his are involved in his Discord. Pretty solid damning evidence that he acted inappropriately with minors and participated in a lot of ugly behavior. So yeah, he issued an apology. I read it, but yeah. So that's going on. We're aware of it now. If you'd like to learn more about it, you can go to my Twitter, or you can, all of the VAs, I think almost all the VAs have like said something about it, so you can go there, but I just want to get that out of the way. I'm aware of the situation. I know. My hope is that he's definitely at the very least does no further recordings for Tignati, and then hopefully this is gonna be some time for this to like all come together because there's a lot of lines, but hopefully all of his voiceover can be replaced with someone else, like a full recast. That is my hope. But keep in mind, stuff like that can't just happen overnight. So yeah. Yep. So all to say, I'm aware. Sucky situation. Yep. I think I've done it before, but it takes time. Yeah, it's gonna take time. So try to be patient with the process, because they gotta audition people. They gotta sign someone. Like that whole process can take like a month. So a month at shortest to negotiate like rates and stuff. So yeah, hopefully that's what I hope. I know they did that with Oz's VA, Chinese VA rather, be specific. I don't know what happened there, but I know that has happened in the past. So yeah, I'm glad that the victim spoke out, and we're brave to talk about it. It sucks because he's really good at his voice. Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that people have praised Tignati's, like, have appreciated about Tignati's English VA is that he did a great job. Like, he's did a great job, but fortunately he had to do a bunch of other stuff too, which sucks. But yeah, so that's out of the way. Extremely unfortunate, but I'm aware of the situation. Up until now, or after this point, I'm not going to be answering any questions or talking about it at all. Because, for one, it doesn't need to be talked about by me beyond what I've already said. And then we're going into a sponsored segment, so. By the way, there's no song request. I'm queuing songs from my Spotify. Okay, second thing, before we get into the cooking, is that a lot of you guys know that there's been an earthquake, huge devastating earthquake it crosses into Turkey and Syria. I want to do a charity stream. I'm going to do that after. I was also realizing the dish that I picked to cook today. This was before I was aware of the earthquake. Barmudi with Turkish Spanish bulgur. I was like, wow, that is it's fitting. So it just seemed right. So we're gonna do a sponsored stream after this, or not? Sorry, excuse me. We're gonna do a charity stream after this. We're gonna be going through Save the Children. They're directing all of their currently focusing all of their cash flow
thank you for addressing it. I've had this knot in my stomach the whole day because of how awful this whole situation is, and now I'm starting to feel a lot better. So, thank you.
Yeah. I can't remember. I can't figure out if you're talking about the Tignati VA or if you're talking about this, or if you're talking about the earthquake. But either way, yeah. So that's gonna be after this. I'll have to move all my stuff back into my room, but that'll be after this. So if you've been wanting to support victims of the earthquake and help people search and care for people who are in critical condition, specifically children, you can stick around, come back around, probably 2 to 3 hours from now. Yeah, so it'll be today, after this. Okay, I think I got everything out of the way. And now we can officially start HelloFresh cooking stream. You know what, actually, I just realized I need to do something first. I'm supposed to tell them I'm starting my sponsored stream. Me starting. Okay. Awesome. Corpa, can you look at here, please? Stop. Don't mess with me. Stop. Okay.
Why is dark spelled with a K instead of a C? Because you can't see in the dark. Sino 2.0.
Thanks, Stanny. Thanks for that. Sedge, thank you for the gift sub to Stream Elements.
I meant
Beta
both
said
with
thank you
my
for the
sub
100.
message. So truly, thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you for the 100. Penguin, thank you for the prime. Rachy, thank you for the 5
Sedgeford
months.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Stream
cook.
Elements. They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
Okay, so this segment of the stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. If you don't know, I have been a HelloFresh customer for like...
Ayo, what's for dinner, Ms. Streamer?
I'll tell you. I've been a HelloFresh customer for like 6 months plus. I love them. They make my life so much easier. Basically, you pick meals on the app or on the website. You like pick a plan based on your health and like dietary preferences. And then they send you like anywhere between 4, or I think it's minimum of 3 meals a week and up to like 6 or 7. And it all comes pre-packaged. I got my box and every meal looks like this. So for me, we've got this is like all of the extra ingredients, and this is the like protein. And sometimes if it's like a pasta, everything will be in here and the pasta will like come extra, but it's in this box. I think I got like 6 meals. It all obviously goes in the fridge, nice and easy. And what we'll be cooking for today is something I've never had before, and I thought it'd be fun to try with you guys. Barramundi with Turkish spiced bulgur. It looks like this. Am I saying that right? Bulgur, or is it Bulgar? Bulgur. It looks delicious and also healthy, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is, and if at any point you're interested in trying it for yourself, I have a big deal going on for my viewers, which is you can use my code and use my link, and you'll get 21 meals? Yeah, 21 free meals plus free shipping. Bulgur. You said it right? I'm Turkish? Okay, perfect. then I believe you. Alright, so it comes with the bag of extra ingredients, the protein, and then a recipe card that explains exactly how you're going to cook everything. So this one has 6 steps: prepping, cooking, any sort of dressing. It's all very easy. I have found that I have very little issues ever like coordinating all the details. So I'm actually going to point the camera down so you can see what I'm actually doing. Ready? Bye. Does this work? Why are we crooked? Why is it crooked? There we go. No, I would never leave a dirty dish. I would never leave a dish dirty in the sink. Not me. Nope. Nope. Perfect, aesthetic, clean kitchen. Let me cook. Let me cook. Alright, so the first step is to wash and dry all the produce. It's easy enough. Even though, to be honest, I'm not the best at washing produce. I'm always like, do I have to wash that? Lemon, garlic. What's this? Cucumber. What kind of? Oh. A cuke. I'm sorry if you're hearing a large amount of rustling. I apologize. I'm so bad cooking for myself, but I started a new job. I need to pack 2 meals per day. I've been thinking about some sort of grocery delivery. So I really genuinely think it's worth it, because for me it takes the decision making out of feta. Feta is better. You know what the worst thing about HelloFresh is? Is that they use puns. They use so many puns, but I'll tolerate it. I'll tolerate it. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this stuff off. At least it's only 2 things. For me, it's worth it because I also I like cooking, but I don't like the meal prep and the what am I trying to say? Grocery shopping, and I hate when things go bad. And with this, I never have to waste. I know for certain I'm not wasting any food. So that's why I'll be willing to, like, I guess,
Knox
kind of pay
gifted
a
3
premium
months
for
of
it.
tier 1 to Mayflower. They've gifted 320 months in the channel.
Oh, let there be light, I guess. Okay, wash this stuff. Good morning.
Hello Dish. On yesterday's stream there was a song and I really liked it but couldn't find it. So can I ask what playlist you play on streams? Also have a nice stream.
You know what? I have bad news because I'm pretty sure yesterday was song requests from viewers. So I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you what it was. I'm so sorry. And like you can't even like go back and look into it. By the way, if you ever hear a song that you want to know what it is, just look up just hit ! Song in chat and it'll pull it up for you. All right, what's next? Wash and dry produce, done. Oh, I guess I need to wash the lemon too because we're gonna zest it. Maybe you could give us some keywords and tell us. Was there anything distinctive that you remember about it? Okay, next. Mince or peel or grate garlic. That's a lot of choices. Wait, peel and mince. So they literally they send you everything fully portioned out. The only thing that you need to provide is salt, pepper, oil, and lemon. Everything else they give you in the right portion. But sometimes I add a little more garlic because I like garlic. Hey. I'm Italian, what can I say? Are you making kakik? I was thinking that wasn't gonna be enough garlic. Yeah, I usually at least double it, to be honest. It's also nice too that say you want to do HelloFresh and at some point maybe you want to cancel it. At the very least, you get all of these recipes that you can learn and try new foods without the effort of buying a bunch of with this Turkish spice. I wouldn't think to use Turkish spice because what do I know? What do I know about Turkish spice? Nothing. Hey, where's my knife? It's dirty. Yeah, I think I need to sharpen my knife too. Is that a pickle or a cucumber? It is a cucumber. Specifically, a mini cucumber. Okay. Mince of grate garlic, thinly sliced scallions. Is that scallions? What's the difference between scallions and green onion? I thought that's green onion. Actually. Shrug, green onion is smaller. Okay. Move. Everybody move. ASMR garlic cutting. Can you hear it? Can you actually hear the garlic? Gordon Ramsay who? Chop, chop, chop. I honestly do like cooking, but man, I just don't like. Maybe someday I'll have time to like do everything myself and like enjoy going to the grocery store. But like as of right now, with how busy I am, dude, I don't have time for that, which is why I do this. If you mess up, we can say who let him cook. I'm not gonna mess up. I'm not gonna mess up. Okay, that looks pretty minced to me. That's to the side. Okay, next. Pince. Wait, what? Thinly sliced scallions separate whites from grains. Okay. Okay. Say less. I will do that. Also, remember, you can use my code. You can use my code. What is it? POG? What's my code, guys? POG1337. Oh, it's new. If you'd like to try HelloFresh for yourself at a super cheap discount for 21 free meals and free shipping. You can cancel anytime if you decide you don't like it. Crazy to think that you could just put this in water and you'll get brand new green onions or scallions. You did it? Hey, yo. Okay. Done. Green onions and white onions. Trim and dice cucumber. Trim means the edges, right? Okay, I will do that. Is that an adequate trim? I think it is. Just a trim. Just a trim. Just a little off the top and the bottom. Trim and dice cucumber. Okay. Dice. How much is dice? Like this? I feel like that's not diced enough. If at any point I'm not practicing proper knife safety, I apologize. Sometimes I know you're supposed to go like this, but sometimes I'll be like this. Dice? Yelon? Do you guys get your desired characters of choice? Sometimes I get insecure about my knife habits, but I've seen people do worse, so then I feel better about myself. I see people cutting like this, just like straight down, like, and I just cringe. So it can't be that bad. No. I got Huta on her weapon. That's very pog. Okay, next. Zest and quartered lemon. Okay. Say less. I will zest. New challenge for this, try not to cut your fingers off. Well, I've succeeded for that for 48 years, so. Easy challenge. Easy. 48, that's correct. The code doesn't actually work because I tried it and it says it doesn't exist. Again? I thought we were past this, bruh. Code wasn't working last time. And now again? Do they not want my viewers to be HelloFresh gamers or something? Let them cook. Let them cook. How are they gonna cook if they don't have the code? But fixing the code, nodders.
It's been a while.
Let me
Hello,
cook.
MS Dish Wiggle cooking stream looking refreshing with HelloFresh so far. Nod.
It does. This does look very refreshing. Looks like very light. Light but filling. Okay. Done. Zest and quarter. Quartered. Done. Easy. Alright. Easy class. Okay, everything is prepped, and now we can cook. Now you must let me cook. Heat of oil, small pot over medium high heat. Okay. Everybody, eyes up here. Eyes up front, please. Oh no. Please don't zoom into me. Okay. Let me cook, okay? Let me cook. Small pot. Check. Drizzle of oil, small pot. Is there any way I could... Maybe I will zoom in. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but I'll do my best. Do my best. Stop. I'll just like peek over. You know, cheat the camera a little bit. Heat of oil in a small pot over medium-high heat. Half the garlic. Perfect. So this is, we're making the bulgur, which is, what is bulgur? I think it's a wheat. I've never seen this ingredient before. But that's what we're making. Okay. It's a wheat. I'm not a streamer, I'm a chef. I'm both. I'm both. Thank you, Nick, for the gift sub. Miaulita, thank you for the 14 months.
Caffeine
Sue,
Headache gifted a tier 1 sub to 8acid_bunny. They have given 13 gift subs in the channel.
Petition for a YouTube series titled Dishes with Dish. You know what, I have thought about that, but my idea for the name was Dishes. I also thought about making my YouTube Genshin wishes Dishes Wishes, but I haven't done either of those things. Because I hate puns. That's why I have not done it. P.S. Thank you for the 100, or for the 500 bits. Oh my gosh. Dolpha, thank you for the 100. Janox, thank you for the gift sub to Mayflower. P.S. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I don't like how close I am. Spoonie, thank you for the tier 1. Eatsco, thank you for the year resub. Domino for the 29 months. Holy crap. Mojo, thank you for the 100. Juan for the prime sub. Okay. It's getting hot. You guys know how to tell if a stainless steel pan is ready to be cooked on? You splash water on it, and little droplets of water like dance on the top. That's how you know it's ready to go. If it evaporates instantly, it's not ready. Face stream. Blurry dish can't hurt you. Okay, drizzle of oil. I'm using olive because I love olive for everything. Half the garlic and half the Turkish spice, which is dehydrated garlic, cumin, coriander, allspice, and red pepper. She's a chef, Your Honor. Both together. All right. All right, well, let me cook then. Get the garlic, half the garlic. Ooh. Hope it ends up being tasty. Honestly, I'm sure it will be. half the Turkish splash blend. Okay. Eh, come on. Just a wooden spoon. No more oil. Cook stirring till fragrant 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, I just gotta make sure it doesn't burn. No spices can burn. Looks burnt, but the but the spices are just brown. Just keep it on kind of on and off the heat. Making me hungry. Do you guys know the song? I have this literally on repeat for probably 6 times before stream, so that I could hype myself up to stream. Okay, 1 to 2 minutes. Add bulgur. Okay. Now we're adding the grains. Perfectly portioned already. Easy. Oh, 1 cup of water. Oh, I should have looked ahead. 1 cup of water. Should I be using filtered water? Yes. Am I? No. The water will clean it, okay? The water will clean it. Grade 7 flashbacks. Oh gosh, how old was I when this came out? I like the little bag because I would just use it as my trash can, and then it's easy to throw away everything. Easy. Season with salt and pepper. Okay. If you insist. Let me cook, I guess. Okay. Bring to a boil, then cover, reduce to a low simmer. Cook until water has absorbed and the bulgur is tender, 12 to 15 minutes. Okay. Get this up to a boil. I'll be ready to go. I miss you terribly. Oh, she's boiling. Okay. I'm gonna move this to the back burner so I can use the front burner for the, put this lowest. Yep. Put that on the back so I can use this for the fish. Okay, next. Next. Why is it so zoomed in? Stop. Alright, next we're making the relish, which is, ooh, okay. Alright. In a small bowl, it's kind of small, combine scallion whites, half the scallion greens, half the lemon zest, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Juice from 1 lemon and remaining garlic to taste. Okay? Wait. I already forgot. Combine scallion whites. Okay. Scallion whites first. This sounds yummy. It smells yummy. I mean, it's, I'm looking at the ingredients. It's like no way to go wrong. Feta, lemon, cucumber, olive oil. Okay. Half the lemon zest? Oh, half the scallion greens as well. Okay. And then half the lemon zest. I'm guessing this other half is going to go in the... Is the fire supposed to be off? It is actually not off, believe it or not. It's just really low. But I will turn it up just a tiny bit, though. Okay. Half the lemon. 1 tablespoon olive oil. Honestly, I'd usually just eyeball this, but for sake of being all professional, you know, measuring is only important in baking. And if you have a really bad sense of how much salt something needs. If it's not baking, measuring's optional. Kekel streamer, isn't that stupid to be cooking without a fire? Well, don't give me too much credit. Because there's plenty of times where I've meant to preheat the oven and then I just didn't. Okay, juice from 1 lemon wedge. All right, cool. Get the seeds out. Ah! Stop. Okay, and then remaining garlic to taste. You know, maybe I did only need 1, but you know. How did garlic ever kill anybody? No. I love this song. Garlic never did anybody any harm, except maybe bad breath. Garlic blesses everything it touches, okay? Pinch of salt and pepper. Okay. Looks good. Looks good, smells good. A pinch. And another pinch. Pinch. Oh, I forgot to set a timer. 12 to 15 minutes? Okay, let's do 8. I feel like 4 minutes is an accurate amount of time. Garlic. Looks good. Smells very good. Okay, that's done. Set that off to the side. It's trash now. Okay, now for the barramundi. Barramundi? Which is a fish. I don't know what. It looks like a white fish, but I've never had this before, so. It says, beware. Contains fish. Oh no. Me when my fish contains fish. Alright. I'm just gonna make some room. Beware of fish in your fish. I know it like legally needs to be there for like allergies and stuff, but it's just kind of funny. Beware, contains food. If you order food from HelloFresh, you will get food. Alright, there it is. Skin on and all. This feels like just like I got this from the deli or something. Okay. Vacuum sealed looks like. I'm gonna drain this and then we'll season it. Poor Joel. Don't look. Don't watch, Joel. Not even the whole fish. No, guys, it's not Joel. What kind of fish is Joel? Joel, look away. Okay, draining. No, he's a fish. Who is Joel? Do me a favor and download 7TV. Exclamation point 7TV. It's a browser extension that allows you to see emotes. Long story short, Joel is an emote. Which is Twitch speak for emoji. Okay, fish. That's a big piece of fish, honestly. Pretty big. Oh, looks like my code has been fixed. Uh-oh, I might have posted the wrong code then. Oh, that means I tweeted out the wrong code. No. Okay, the code is fixed. Now you can try HelloFresh and get 21 free meals. Look at that, Joel. I could download Twitter Blue. I could get Twitter Blue so I could edit my tweet, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I've been subscribed for 4 months and just downloaded 7TV. Huge L. Well, it's a W now. HelloFresh. Okay, let me fix this then. Oh, looks like they fixed it for me already. Okay, good. Hold on, I gotta fix my corpa. Okay, anyways, back to cooking. That's what we're here for. I can't run out of time. Okay, pat dry and then season with salt, pepper. Oy. Oh, trash can. Fish. 2 pieces. It's nice and easy. Wonder if that means both sides. Season all over. Yeah, that's pretty clear. That's still a wet fish. No, he's dry. He's dry now. Are those barramundi fish descaled? I don't think so. They still got the skin on it, which is fine. I'm pretty sure. It's not Joel. It's not Joel. Stop. It's not Joel. Joel's right with us all the time. Okay, that was kind of a lot of salt. Steady hand. Sad music for Joel. Guys! It's not Joel! It's not Joel! Stop! Oh shoot. It's kinda soft. Ugh. Okay. Please don't break apart. Thank you. Hold together. My hand. How are you seasoning, Joel? Well, it looks like the seasoning is gonna be... How does this work? Season with salt and pepper. Heated drizzle oil. Okay, so we're just cooking this with salt and pepper. And then this is gonna be like a dressing on top.
Whoa.
I guess it's a salt and pepper kind of fish. Maybe it has a lot of flavor. Like, you know, steak. Steak, you don't... I mean, it depends on the steak, but certain cuts, you just only do salt and pepper to bring out the natural flavor of the meat. But lots of stuff's going on top of it, like relish and stuff, so. Okay, so I only have 36 seconds on the barramundi. Or on the bulgur, so we'll check it out. Salty Joel, like the sea. He's natural. No, it's not Joel, guys. You better stop. You better stop. Okay, after it's fragrant, cook until water is absorbed. Keep off the heat. You'll finish it in step 5. Okay, so it's not done yet. I guess we're probably gonna throw some stuff in it. Okay. Move from heat. Let me make sure that the water's gone. Fluff it. Ooh. looks delicious. Okay. Cover. Leave off heat. Turn the heat off. We'll just leave that until it's time. Alright, I'm gonna cook in cast iron. I've been a cast iron enthusiast for like the last week, so I'm gonna cook with cast iron. Hopefully it doesn't stick. It's either that or stainless steel, so best to go for. Wow, this step you'll actually get to see. Nick blocked Joel. No more Joel usage. Brutal. Can't remember the last time I seasoned this, so. Are you a Joel hater? Dude. Nick hates Joel. Get him. He died. Okay, cast iron does take a while to heat up though. Stir in. Okay, so in the bulgur is going cucumber, feta, olive oil, and then more salt and pepper if needed. And I think this is gonna go on top of everything. He's back. Welcome back, Joel. We missed you so much. And remember, guys, if you want to try this for yourself, !HelloFresh. You can use my link and my code, which is all right here, to get 21 free meals and free shipping. How often do you season your cast iron? I only recently started using it, so I've only like fully seasoned it once. But I mean I maintain it. Joel thinking this. It's not Joel, okay? He's not Barmundi. Someone find out what Joel's species is so we can put this to rest. Okay, almost there. White sturgeon. White sturgeon! There you go. He's not a catfish. Someone used bits to tell you, but it got Donald. White sturgeon. It's a prehistoric fish, and also where caviar comes from. Oh, wow. Joel's very special. Fancy Sun, thank you for the 100. Sorry, I got Donald. Macca, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Alright, looks ready. Just gonna add a little bit more oil in there. All right, in we go. Does it say skin first? Skin side first. Okay. Uh, 4 to 5 minutes. Fish. Let him cook. All right. We can finish the bulgur while we wait. Oh. Okay, in this is going cucumber. Half the feta, because feta is better. Ugh. Oh, big chunks. You know what? I feel like that was more than half. A couple on the top. They didn't touch anything. Okay, it's fine. Chunky. Why the wretch is because I don't like puns. Okay. And then drizzle of olive oil on that. Season with salt and pepper. The only pun I allow is Discord. The pun's seen some things. The inside is nice and clean though. Honestly, I could clean this whenever I want, but I'm too lazy. And there we are. So this is the grain that's gonna go, the fish can go on top of. That's it. I've never had this before, so this is like a brand new food experience for me. 2 more minutes left on this. Hopefully, the only thing that worries me a little bit about this. No! Come back. The only thing that worries me a little bit about this is that it's not non-stick. So I'm gonna have to kind of like to get it out from under, like to disconnect it. It's my only concern, but we'll figure it out. Probably a little bit more oil. Oh no, it's smoking. No, 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 please. I'm also cooking right now and I just dropped something for the 4th time, so you're just like me. I usually take this part like in between the cooking, like basically whenever I have like AFK time to just clean up. Looks like I'm not gonna use the rest of the spice, so I'll either, depending on how much it is, I'll throw it out, but I've never had this before, so I'll save it for later. Maybe I'll use it on something else. There's usually not much cleanup though. Unless you do like one of the really fancy meals. But those are all like by choice. It's pretty much just this, like what I have in front of me. Tell the fish to stop smoking. Alright, so 4 minutes. Wish me luck on the flip here. Really don't know how it's gonna go, to be honest. Alright, alright, alright. Ooh, it's very crispy. Okay, one more. I hate to be doing this, but I don't want to break the skin. Mmm, yummy. Sizzling. The metal in the cast iron, I know, but if I don't, it will stick. It's true. Cast iron, it's iron. Like, it can take it. You can handle it, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, we'll check that in like 3 minutes. Fish should have 2 mode, crispy or raw. Absolutely no in between. It's gonna be crispy on the outside and yummy and good moisture. Non-stick on metal is a no-no. Non-metal, oh yes. Yeah, I don't like, non-stick pans are like very easy to use, but the problem is if you scrape them, one, they don't get as hot easily and you can't get as much of a sear with a non-stick pan, so I don't use them. But also if you scrape the non-stick pan, it like breaks the seal, and then there's like stuff in the non-stick. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a T, but it's like really bad for you and can mess up your hormones and all sorts of stuff. So please, I just don't want to set up my smoke detector. My smoke detector is extremely sensitive. Like any sign of smoke and it's going off. Teflon. Oh, please don't burn. turn on this fan real quick. Okay, once this is done... Oh, actually, I think this only needs like 1 more minute. I think. I can't tell if it's cooked, because I've never cooked this before. It looks a little bit raw, so I'll probably leave it for a little bit longer than it says. 1 more minute. Joel infected with Teflon. We can. And now I'm worried for my health due to my health habits. Well, I mean, it's something that you can change. Like, if you use nonstick pans, make sure if you see any scratches in them, make sure to get rid of them. And then if you want to make the switch, stainless steel is like a learning curve, but it's really not as bad as it seems. Hi, Mom. It's smoking a lot. No, my smoke detector's gonna go off for sure. Please don't. Have my broom ready to silence it if it does, but be prepared. Stop. Don't go off. It does smell very good though. Okay, it does look a little raw still inside, so... Man, I don't know exactly how cooked it's meant to be, but it doesn't look cooked yet. Like this part does not look cooked all the way through. I'm gonna flip it one more time. Yeah, well, a little bit longer on the other side. Oh no! No, it's smoking so much! No! We can't have him raw, so gotta give it a little bit longer. Stop smoking! That's like the one downside of using olive oil. It's my favorite, but man, the smoke temp is so low. But I love olive oil. Joel's retribution. No. Alright, I'll get my plate ready. Oh. My plato. Place. Alright, almost done looks like. Maybe like a minute more and it should be ready. So we might get through this without without setting off the smoke detector, but I don't know. It could literally be any second. Man, has no one been able to use my code? Because it doesn't seem like it's... Looks like it's still not working. Almost there. I really don't want it to be dry, but undercooked is it's a no-go. This dish don't have a window in that kitchen. I don't have a window in the kitchen. The window's on the other side. But I have I have like a fan that's pulling up the smoke, but undercooked is not a good idea. Dry Joel over moist Joel. Alright. I think we're good. So now I'm gonna make my plate. Alright, on the plate is going... I mean, I guess undercooked is not a big deal for fish. Well, it depends. It really depends. Alright. Let's divide everything up. Wait, there was a song I heard a while back that I want to hear again. Where is it? This one. Alright, you hear that sizzle? Alright, we're going to take the bulgur. Put it on the plate. Like this. Oh, it smells really good. The feta has like started melting a little bit. Oh wow, that smells dank. All right, now I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, okay. Put this on another plate for Joshua. So yummy and crispy. And then on top of this, we're gonna put the relish that we made earlier. Put that on top of everything. Oh. It's just like a lemon garlic type of deal. Okay. And then garnish with remaining lemon zest. Let's use half of it. Okay. Woo! I'm so excited. And then serve with lemon wedge. And that's our finished meal. It looks really good. I'm excited to try it. I'm giving myself a fork. I always am like so impressed. And you know what? It actually looks like the picture. Like it's not as perfectly, you know, the fish isn't as perfectly propped up on the bulgur as mine, but it actually looks like the picture. All right, it's time then. Let's give it the taste test. Shall we? Take a little fish. It's like very gray, the fish. Interesting. Yes. Give me this crispy part. I want the crispy part. Okay. Bulgur and the fish. A little lemon. A little lemon on that. Perfect. That's good. I've now decided that I like bulgur. I've never had it before. Oh.
Let's go 3 years in the making. Let's go.
Whoa, thank you for the 3 months. I mean 3 years. Oh. I'm very happy with this. Add a little salt. They don't like tell you exactly how much salt to put, so sometimes I'll be under salting. But otherwise, it's good. I mean, that didn't take very long. From start to finish, it took like 45 minutes, and that was only because I was talking to you guys and taking my sweet time. That's only, it says it's supposed to be 10 minutes of prep and 25 minutes of cooking. And even with us talking, it still only took me 45 minutes, which is like 10 minutes over. Calories, 520 calories per serving is what it's supposed to be. Do they have spices? Yes. The bulgur has a lot of seasoning in it, like a lot of spices, and then the fish is mostly just the flavor of the fish, salt, pepper, lemon, and then the garnish, which is green onion and stuff. So like the just the straight flavor of the fish is balanced out by the flavoring of the bulgur. Ooh. You guys want some? I would have never tried this otherwise. I would never even munch. Um. Yum. I'm happy. Joel appeased. Joel would never eat another fish. Actually, that's not true. Fish eat each other all the time. Yeah, so honestly, this is very similar to what my typical night looks like. Because I cook with HelloFresh. Probably 8 out of 10 times that I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'm using HelloFresh. Because it saves my life. Well, that's maybe dramatic, but it saves me time, which is my life. So it does save my life, actually. So I can do more important things. And grocery shop. No. My favorite dishes, there's this crispy chicken. It's almost always available. It's like, it's not barbecue. It's like it's like hot chicken. But it has like potatoes, and then the chicken is like panko crusted, and it has like, it's like super spicy, like buffalo spicy. Buffalo type of spice. And I always get that. It's just so fast and it's yummy. It's not Joel. Cajun. No, it's not Cajun chicken. It's something else. I have all my recipe cards. I probably still have it. All my old ones. Well, my favorite ones, that is. No. This one is really good. I made this one a couple weeks ago. Oh, dang it, maybe I threw them out. But if it has chicken and it's like, it says it's panko crusted, it's good. It's good, promise. Guaranteed, delicious, certified. It's kind of awkward to eat with one hand. Like one hand holding the plate. Very convenient. Nice that you can keep the recipe cards. And it's also on the app. You can like look back at past meals and it catalogs all of your recipes. So if you don't like looking at, if you don't want to keep the cards, you'll have them on your phone. I keep the physical recipe cards too. I keep the ones that I like. So I can make them myself sometimes. Well, that's what I say, but I never end up doing that. I want to try the skin. I can't get it to break off. I normally don't like the skin. Like, I don't like salmon skin. It's too fatty for me. But I like this. One of the worst parts of cooking is deciding what to eat. Or trying to figure it out. What I always hated, like especially when I worked full time, like when I worked in an office, was having to figure out, like, having to go to the grocery store after work and deal with like the after work grocery rush and then go home and cook it. And we wouldn't be eating until like 7:30. I'm like, man, so much easier just to go home. So you don't have to make any serious decisions when you're already hungry. Like, you're already hungry by the time you're leaving work. I just make my BF pack, pick the protein and main ingredient, then I find recipes around it. That's smart. Yeah, I really hate the grocery store. I really hate the grocery store. I just hate like the whole thing. I hate making the list. I hate getting in my car and getting the grocery bags and shopping and spending a bunch of money and then coming home and having to carry the bags. But now a box just shows up at my door and I have to go to the grocery store like once every 2 weeks to get like lunch meat and breakfast stuff. But that's easy. I don't have to like plan meals or anything.
People
like
arrive,
dinners.
I can't believe. Gladge.
Hi, Sawyer! Thank you for the 19 months. I was just wondering what you were up to. I always like going to the grocery store so I can stall in snacks in my bread section. I do like that part. Looking at the bread section and be like, ooh, that looks pretty good. Or get myself a sweet treat. I'm gonna be the opposite. I don't mind going all, but I very frequently, like every other day. I have the thing about leaving meats in the fridge for an extended period of time. That's fair. You go to the grocery store like by choice? Of all the places I could go to have like a good time, the grocery store is so low on the list. The only grocery store I slightly enjoy going to is Trader Joe's. Because they have fun snacks. I did a painting practice.
I did a lot of painting practice, getting ready to paint you and Joshua.
Oh my gosh, I'm honored. Thank you. I've been going to the same one for 6 years, so they know me and Ridley very well. We also get his medication there. Oh my gosh, I'm getting full already. I didn't think that would be that filling, but I'm kind of full, and I'll just save this last bit for Joshua. Bonus. He doesn't have to know I ate some of it. I miss y'all. Yeah. The perks of living in New York is walking to the grocery store and getting the sun of the day. I do like the drive. Like, I enjoy, assuming it's not like a nasty traffic and the drivers aren't being ridiculous. I do like driving and listening to music. Alright, well, this will be for Joshua. Whenever he gets home, he can eat this. Or I'll save it for myself. Depends. Nice and easy. It's kind of a weird, awkward eating time. It's not lunch, but it's too late for lunch, but the sun is setting. So I'm like, when am I going to be hungry? At like 9 o'clock, probably? That's done. This is a good one. I'm going to save it. So if I don't know what to make, I mean, you saw the bag. It was simple. Simple and also inexpensive. Really inexpensive. Lemon, scallion, garlic, 1 cucumber, spices, bulgur wheat, fish, and a little feta cheese. Feta cheese and the fish is like the most expensive part, but I'll save it for next time. Next time I'm craving fish. I'm so happy you got HelloFresh sponsorship. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, I'm very happy too. I think this is maybe the second time I've done HelloFresh, but the last time I wasn't a subscriber. I was just doing it as like a sponsor, but now I actually use it for myself, so it's a little bit more easy to talk about because I already use it. Actual patron. The food plug, I want some when I have money. No. I used to like going to the grocery store, but since I started working at one last year, it's so, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that sours it a bit. Did you use your own promo code? They're gonna reimburse me for the box I got, like for whatever this box cost me. But I already have a HelloFresh subscription, so I didn't get the chance to use my own code. Okay, nice. I'm gonna quickly clean this up. Take me like 2 seconds, and then I kind of want to make some tea. Drink some tea and chat, because I still actually have to be... I didn't expect to be completely done cooking and have already eaten with less than 1 hour done of my sponsored stream. It's supposed to be a 2-hour sponsored segment. But we're done, so... And that's just to show you how simple it is to cook and take care of dinner time with HelloFresh. I streamed the whole thing, and it took me less than an hour to cook and eat. That's right. So you could try yourself with my code. 21 free meals, and what's the other thing? This is way too hot to touch, I think. Yeah, no, I'm not cleaning that up yet. There's plenty left in here for Joshua. I think I'll just put everything in the pot and he can get it when he gets home. Yeah, that's right. 21 free meals and free shipping. That'll be there when Joshua gets home, like an hour. Dang, I shouldn't have dirtied this. Extra dishes for me. Isn't cleaning part of cooking? That is true. It is also the worst part. But you're right, it is part of cooking. Which sucks, but that's life. Unless you hire a maid or something. I don't think you can get out of that part. That's the worst part, truly. Worst part of cooking is cleaning. If it was a YouTube video, I would just snap and have a perfectly clean kitchen by this point. Kitchen's cute, thanks. This is a rental. Like, we're renting an apartment, but I'm so excited to, like, actually decorate it. To decorate my house someday. And, like, really make my kitchen my own. We're hopefully gonna buy a house this year. And then, if we buy a house this year, then we'll probably buy like a little bit of a fixer-upper. Not like crazy fixer-upper, but we'll hire a contractor to like really make the house what we want it to be. I hope so. I hope it works. Fridge tour. Trying to figure out if my fridge is clean right now. Like, if it's like in a good state. I guess we'll find out. Is Dish's fridge in a good state? It's okay. Too much bread. I mean, it's decently organized. There's like, well, it's alright. There's like lunch stuff here, and then there's dinner stuff right here. Can you even see? It's not that bad. It's alright. Anyways, we don't need to look at that anymore. I feel like I do deserve a round of applause for not setting off the fire alarm, though. I manage. Somehow I manage. Put this here. Let me. Thank you. Thanks so much. What do you say, guys? Afternoon tea? You guys want some afternoon tea? Tea time with Dish. And you can ask me questions. Could have a heart-to-heart over some afternoon tea. Tea party. I will say it's much easier to do dishes when I'm not just staring at the wall. I get to black, green, white, or oolong. I'm gonna have green jasmine latte. Yes, sir. Dishes, cleaning dishes. Dishes while cleaning dishes. Dishes while cleaning dishes. You get the idea. Almost done. What if I did a kitchen show, but it was just doing dishes? It was just like kitchens going from a disaster state to clean. Would that be satisfying to have on in the background? Would it remind you of your mom? And the freedom of youth? Almost done. Triple dish. Just say, hey, can't be washing dishes. I feel like I'd get scrutinized for how I clean dishes. I use a bottle brush for almost anything. Oh, almost everything because I hate sponges. They're nasty. Sponges are gross. This way I don't have to touch anything. Companion dish, more like wash the dish. Will this be on YouTube? No. This will be stream only. Well, actually, that's not true, because I do have a channel where I post all my VODs, just like unedited, so technically it will be on YouTube, but not on my main channel. Okay. This is the last thing. Okay. Let's clean my pan real quick. This is the most tedious part of stainless steel. Of cast iron. Get the excess oil out. The big debate is over whether you can use soap. Whether you can use soap in a cast iron pan. You can, but people keep fighting over this. I'm not allowed to touch our cast iron. I think what I typically do is I'll just get the excess nastiness out of it, and I'll just kind of rinse it with water, and lightly. But the most the safest way supposedly to clean a cast iron is with salt. Pog have fun. I watered down soap. Why isn't text-to-speech working? Oh, FTP text-to-speech? That is because I forgot to set it up on my laptop, which is what I'm streaming from. It's not allowed to go near the stove at all. Too many incidents. Use gently, but you can rinse. Yeah, I usually just rinse and then I'll do the salt, and then the handle is just here it's just here. As someone who chronically burns my hand by taking my stainless steel pans from searing them on the stove to putting them in the oven to pulling them out, the amount of times I've grabbed the handle and just burned my entire hand. There's not ever a time where this handle is not burning hot. You can never touch it, only with this. Ugh. Some rinse with water. gentle scrub with a what's this called? Steel wool. Okay, done. Lid based. I wasted my FTP points. I will send them back. Don't worry. I will send them back. I don't have access to it at this moment, but I will send them back. Okay, now dry out. And now the fun part, but also kind of wasteful, is salt and paper towel. One time I burned the dishcloth while cooking. I've definitely done that before. The salt, I think the salt just like helps scrape off the, it's like an abrasive surface. It's like a face scrub, but it really aggressive. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's not hot anymore. Thank God. Face scrub, but for stainless steel. Exactly. Now the salt is now useless, unfortunately. I can't remember if you're supposed to rinse after this part. I mean, it depends on the person. People have different opinions. It's a lot of salt. I can't get it out. Just a gentle rinse. Ugh. I need to figure out a solution for how much paper towels I'm using, because I don't enjoy it. It's too much. Too much waste. Okay. Now, last but not least, oil. I think you're supposed to use like a thicker oil or like a vegetable oil. I just use olive oil. And use the same paper towel. Season. I think this is all. It's partially to prevent rust, but I think it also like helps seal the surface of the pan.
Hi MS Dish.
Hello.
What lovely calm content to go to sleep to. Thanks sponsor for cooking vibes.
Cast iron cleaning to go to sleep to. Alright, and then, gosh, so hard to fully clean it. And then this just goes in the oven to chill. Till next time. Till next time, cast iron pan. Till next time. The way some people can just use their hands on flip cooking food as a dishwasher is crazy to me. Yes, my Mexican husband always laughs at me when I use tongs to flip tortillas, and I don't use my bare hands to go within an inch of the flame to flip the tortilla. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, okay? I'm like, I'm cooking. Whoa, step. Oh, boxes. Dude. Speak of the devil, he's arrived.
The devil?
I was telling them how you make fun of me when I don't flip tortillas with my bare hands. How I use tongs instead. You're supposed to put your entire hand on the uncovered flame like a real Mexican. But I'm not a real Mexican. I'm not Mexican. I can't do it. Whatever fancy, magical heat protection you guys have on your hands, I don't have it. Okay, I don't have it. Does the code work internationally? I think it works wherever HelloFresh is available, which I think is the UK, Australia, Germany, And maybe one other place that I can't remember. Speaking of which, has anyone gotten it to work? In Canada, yes. Canada. I'm gonna try it myself, see if I can get it to work. Okay, get 65% off plus free shipping. Oh my gosh. On your first box. 65% off your first box. That's kind of insane. Doesn't work in the Australia? What? I'll ask. Let me confirm. Doesn't work internationally? Works. It worked for not working for Malaysia. Yeah, I don't think HelloFresh services Malaysia. At least not yet. Hopefully soon. I know they're expanding, so. It didn't work for me, and I'm from the UK. I'm being told it's not usable in UK or Australia. For how long can you use it? I think the code is active for at least a month. Binging with Babish, but Dish Edition, I don't have the patience for that. I try to be in and out of the kitchen as quickly as possible, so yeah. Ooh, a comic?
Yeah.
What you get?
I don't know what this one is.
He doesn't know what it is. Alright, tea time. Tea time with Dish. Green tea. Oh, I'm running out. Oh no. You can't even see. I'm running low. I have it so often. This was full not that long ago. 4 teaspoons twice a day though. It goes away. Disappears. Loose leaf is so good. It is good. Loose leaf is the only way for me. Hey camera, look in here. So glad you can see that. There we go. Got it. No. There it is. Nice and crisp. Flashbang for everyone for free. I was supposed to do 2 hours HelloFresh sponsor stream, but I finished everything in an hour. Oh, I didn't bring this over. Codes works in the US. Was that brown sugar? No, it is turbinado, but it does look kind of brown. But brown sugar is more brown. more brown. It is one of the browner sugars though. Don't have any experience with loose leaf. Any tips? I think as long as you just each different type of tea has a different steep temperature and a different steep time. Some, especially green teas, are more sensitive about temperature, and then steeping them for too long can like really over extract. For some reason, I don't know why this happens or how this became so popular, but a lot of Americans just don't. They'll just like leave the tea bag in the tea for like an hour for as long as they're drinking it. But what that does is it extracts more from the leaf than it's supposed to, and it can release tannins, which are more bitter. So this green tea. Oh, what is the steep temp for green tea?
It's usually about 3 to 5 minutes for most teas.
Sencha. So like a lot of teas, a lot of loose leaf teas will tell you. So Sencha is what? Between 180 and 185, 3 to 5 minutes. You can use 1 teaspoon for like if you're just gonna put it in a bag, or if you're just steeping it and then you're gonna remove it for like the actual drink. Ugh. But for lattes, I only use about, this is probably 4 ounces of water, maybe less, with just the sugar and the tea in here, and I'm letting this sit and steep for about 3 minutes, and then I'll put milk over it, steam it, and pour it. Do you have a preferred brand? We typically use Art of Tea, although I think I have used that brand before. It's available on Amazon, huh? That sounds familiar to me. Leaving the tea in the cup only works for very specific whole tea leaves in my experience. I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. Alright. Get the milk. We're non-dairy gamers, at least for the milk. So we go oats. I usually go up to like 14 ounces, like this. Because when I steam it, it's gonna like aerate and it will look like more liquid than it is. Wash my cup. Love learning about tea. I'm glad. Well, I'm supposed to, my sponsored stream is supposed to be 2 hours for HelloFresh. But the meal only took me about an hour, which is a good thing in general, but it also means it. It's a good representation of the product because I am typically done in less than an hour, but I'm using my special mug that has this on it. Let's see. Be right back. Let's steam this. Actually, I'll leave this here. Ta-da, done. Steamed. The best, this is like, we have a professional stream, like coffee and tea station in our house, because we do some work with coffee, but this is a little too foamy at the top, but correctly steamed lattes, the milk should kind of look like paint, like wet paint. I'm like almost there. A little bit too much, but it's also somewhat preference. It's like the industry standard, but you can have more foam if you like more foam. And then, it'll look basically perfect by the time it's strained through this. A latte is tea. A latte is anything. It has so each. Sorry, this is so very long-winded way to answer this question. Latte is traditionally describes tea, or sorry, describes coffee, like a certain ratio of milk to coffee, but it can also be used for tea because latte just means milk. It just refers to the milk. So, yeah, it's just as like ratio of coffee to milk. I make like bigger lattes, so it's not like exactly correct, but you know, mine's not exactly correct. Mixed with milk. Oh, so good. All right. Come down here. All right, tea time with Miss Dish. Maybe I should put on my coffee shop playlist while we run out the clock. So how's it going, guys? Any merch teasers? No, but I am working with artists already to work on a few things. Maybe get the link to the said coffee shop playlist. Yes. So it's called Neon Coffee Shop. Or sorry, Neon Coffee House. And it is basically the concept of the playlist is like if a coffee shop that was open until like 2 in the morning or something. Like a late night coffee shop. Did you watch Nintendo Direct? No, I wanted to, but then the day kind of got away from me. Just horrible news upon horrible news. And now we're here. But I do want to watch it. Anything of note? Anything of note from the Nintendo Direct? The vibes you're going for were definitely met within the playlist. Oh, good. Any interesting news or stories you want to tell, Miss Strimmer? There is, but I can't. There is something I want to share, but I can't share it. It has to be like officially announced, so I can't say anything. But soon. The official announcement will be soon. I know I will not be answering any questions about it. Not be answering any hints. Cold breath of an NDA. Yes, I did. I guess I haven't technically signed it yet, but I have agreed to it verbally. So, how are the cats? They're good. Asher's good, as usual. He's got his, we've got a vet appointment for him fairly soon. Just like a checkup. It's too bright. I hate this overhead light. Oh, that's too dark. I just hate overhead light. It's not vibey enough. Good night. I see the box. I hope I didn't miss it. We did cook already. I'm sorry. It was really fast. I knew it was going to be quick, but it was too quick. Murdoch is good. We've actually seen a lot of improvement in him the last couple weeks, probably. If you guys don't know, he was like very not socialized when we got him. Borderline feral, not in like the aggressive way, but just no comfortability around people. And it's been really slow, like just scared of everything, of loud noises, scared of us, scared of being touched. So we've been just like really working with him. It's been times where it's been pretty discouraging, but in the last couple of weeks, he's made like huge strides forward. Like he'll follow us and like sleep next to us, like take naps, and he'll follow when he wakes up. He'll follow me and he'll like rub his like rub against my leg and stuff that socialized cats do, and is more accepting of like being touched. So he's improving, and he's finally starting to get like. I hate the thought of him feeling scared of everything all the time. It sucks. In times that I've been like discouraged or disappointed, or just like I just like want to cuddle him. It's much worse for him to be scared all the time. It sucks. Him and Asher are best buddies, so at least he has that. What are your views on college, and is it worth it? So I went to college. I got my bachelor's degree. Joshua did not. He took 1 year and then he dropped out. I like school. I feel like I did well in a school environment. He didn't like school. He's more of a self-directed studies on things that he wants to study. I think that question, it's so dependent on the person because of just the vast availability of information and like resources and self-teaching like programs. I think unless you're going to learn a very specific skill and you feel like it's hard to answer these questions when you're young, but it's like, is a general education worth going into like loss of debt for? No. Don't tell your parents I said that, or maybe do tell them I said that. But I think college is good for some people. It's not good for others. I think personally I would have been fine with or without it. And overall, obviously, I did still benefit from college, and it gave me time to like figure out what I liked and try to study different things. Study different things, figure out what I was into and like actually want to spend my time on. But overall, I think a lot of people go to college just because they have to. And I don't think, unless you're going to something very specific, like into the medical field, or you need like certification for something. Ow. And like bachelor's degree is a prereq. I'm almost certain that there's a way to learn it without college. And like, even, I've technically only been graduated. I graduated, is that right? I graduated only 5 years ago. And my college degree is like so far down the list of things that I would like if I was going to actually go for a job. College is so low on that list. Like, obviously, streaming, building up like a YouTube channel, all that marketing experience, and like business administration, leadership, the amount that I learned doing this is like 5 times more than I learned in college. And I made money from doing this. So then I guess the question that you have to ask is, can I do the thing I want to do without going to college? Can I do it well without going to college? And if the answer is yes, I would just say, take a year break. Take a year break and give it a try. Mama Dish did 2018. I graduated 2018. Feels like a lifetime has passed since then. My life has changed so much. It's weird. In general, practical and hand-on experience is the best way to learn. Yeah, and the issue is that sometimes college is like a gate, like it's like it gatekeeps experiences. But if you can learn something and try your hand at a career without going into debt for college, I would say at the very least is worth giving a try. I think, yeah, I mean, we are in the age of self-starters and overwhelming accessibility to information and skills. Like, with YouTube, there's no real reason for people to hold back their skills. Like, whereas before, if you had a skill that was like valuable, you could keep it to yourself and keep it within your family, or I'm like thinking like way back. But now, because you can share your information, you can share your skills, and you can make money just by doing that from like YouTube. There's no reason to hold back like information, so it's out there. Yeah, it definitely depends on which is something we've talked about already. Is it depends on what the job is, which is why the question I'm posing is, do you have to go to college to learn this skill? And is there a way for you to be successful without it? If the answer is no, then obviously you don't have a choice. Go to college. But if there's a chance to save time and money, then it's at least worth thinking about. Did you major in business? I majored in communications, which helped. It definitely helped, but no. I took like 2 business classes, and they were okay. Like the general marketing class I took was fine, but I learned more in a week doing this job than I learned in that entire class. Me also communication. I mean, I learned a lot. With my job, it's kind of weird because technically every skill I've ever learned has played like every every skill that I've learned and experience that I've had has served me in one of 2 ways in this position that I'm in. It's either a skill that I'm actively using, or it's source material. It's some stuff that I talk about and share with you guys. So it's like none of my time is wasted, has been wasted. Yeah. Not a moment wasted for me, which is cool. It's like such a blessing, which is one of the reasons I love content so much. Yeah, college is only really required for professional degrees where you need a specialized license. Right, of course. What school did you go to? Can't answer that because I don't want to dox myself. But yeah. Podcasts stream more than food and drinks. Oh yeah. By the way, the reason we have so much time to talk about this is because dinner only took me an hour from start to finish. And that's because I use HelloFresh. And you can try HelloFresh if you use my code, which is POGHF. Oh, I lost it already. Well, it's going to be right here in a second. To get 21 free meals and free shipping. 65% off your first box. It's so cheap. So cheap just to try it out. What did you go to school for? I don't know. Well, I shouldn't say that. When I started college, my intention was to teach English in South Korea, which I really made a lot of progress toward that, and I was like really close. But yeah, weird things happened, and I just basically the college I went to, the university, they had a TESOL certification program, So I took half of the classes that were required for TESOL certification. I took both those classes, and I had 1 year left. And then I find out that my university has pulled the plug on the certification. So they're basically just electives. And it's not even going to show up on my transcript as like any sort of anything. So it kind of just, that realization kind of just knocked the wind out of me. And I just stopped pursuing it for a while. And when I tried to go back, it just, I don't know, my interest had just faded. And I was really lost for a while. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I finished college because I was basically already done. And then I worked in, I did a social media job. I considered going to grad school for linguistics, but didn't really have a reason to do that. I just knew that I liked rhetoric. But yeah, I was kind of aimless for a while. But I mean, I had jobs. Like I worked at H&M when I was in college. And then I did like a social media job, and I did emails, like marketing emails. And then I had a full-time job, which I thought was going to be like my forever job, basically until I needed to move on for whatever reason. Yeah, I ended up, my last official position, which is also not true, actually, I should say. I'm technically the CEO of my LLC. But my last desk job, my last office job was marketing director of a company. And then COVID happened and the company went under. Well, not under, that's a lie. It stopped working for the duration of like the lockdown. And then I started making content, hardcore. I just poured all my energy into it, and here we are. COVID changed everything. It really did. First game you streamed? Animal Crossing.
Dish, what is your recommendation for someone like me who doesn't know what to do with their life or what to major in but also gets pressured to go to college anyways?
That was a really complicated question, so I'm gonna be careful with how I answer it. First of all, are you paying for college? If you go to college, are you paying for it? Or are your parents paying for it? I need to know that before I answer anything else. Parents most likely. Okay. If you graduate high school and you don't know what to do, and your parents are paying for it, and like can afford it, and it's not going to be like a burden or something, go to college. Sure. Go to college and maybe get like a side job, get like a part-time job. Just really the only thing that you can do when you don't know what to do is try things. Try hobbies. Anything that piques your interest, try it. And even right now, you can do this before you get to that age, whatever your age is. But try any like hobby that interests you. Put some time into it and see if it goes somewhere. Learn new things. Literally, like if I've learned a lot of things from doing what I do now. And one of the things I've learned is that in this day and age, almost any hobby and interest can be turned into a profession or can be used in a profession. And at the very least, it'll lead you to something else, into the next step. I did enter college in this design, destroyed my life. Yeah, but also like one of the benefits of college is just meeting people and like having new experiences, trying classes. Take like a weird elective. Just like take a weird class that slightly interests you and see if it leads somewhere. That's a good place to start. you really don't know until it hits you in the face, and one thing can turn into something else really quickly. So that's my recommendation. If you have the ability to try things, do it. Do it while you can. Like I know that I'm speaking from, like, not to discount the work I did to get where I am, but just to be honest, like I had the best possible circumstances when I started doing content full time. Not to say it wasn't a lot of work, but like COVID hit and I had nothing to do. California was paying a ton of unemployment and was sending out relief packages. I was making almost as much as I was getting government assistance as much as I was getting from my full-time job, which is never happens. That doesn't happen. That's such a rare, weird circumstance. And I used that freedom that I had to build something and have nothing hinder me. So I know that, like, that's not realistic for 99% of people. That's a rare circumstance, which is why you saw so many content creators come out and make something for themselves during COVID. But in whatever ways that you're able to, try things. Try whatever like time that you have. Try things that you think you'll enjoy, and see where it goes. See where it goes. I mean, I remember the moment that I went to fill out my unemployment, and I was no longer eligible because I was making enough money from streaming. I remember I was like, oh no, I don't qualify, darn it. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I don't qualify. That's crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah. It was a mixture of really, really opportune timing and circumstances, and then just really dedicated hard work. And with, creativity and all that. But in whatever ways that you can find opportunities, do it. Even just for your own enjoyment. Oh no, my headphones are about to die. Xiao Yaksha, we already talked about it on stream. So you can go back to the original. You can go back to like the first 10 minutes of stream. You can look. Or you can go on Twitter. My Twitter will have information. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're not talking about it right now. How would you suggest to start a streaming channel? Oh no, it's my... Dang, my headphones actually died. I can't hear anything. Sorry if I'm talking over anything because I can't hear. I also learned that dream jobs aren't what you're passionate about, but jobs you enjoy earning money from, but also don't mind getting stressed from. Perhaps save the passion for side projects to keep you sane. Yeah, that's tough because that is like realistic. That is realistic. Like, it's very rare that you find a job that you just absolutely love. And a lot of times, why is my camera refocusing so much? Stop. A lot of times, if you do end up doing like a dream job, it comes from like exploring a side hobby while also working a full-time job. So it takes time. But yeah. Try your hobbies. I mean, I'm speaking about this knowing that this is what happened to me and what I was able to accomplish is rare. It's very rare. I mean, how many? Just realistically, like, there aren't that many, especially female streamers. You know, there aren't that many female streamers that average the numbers that I average. And in the gaming space, like, there aren't many female YouTubers that hit the numbers that I hit. And I know I worked hard, and I still work really hard. But I know that it's very rare that something like this happens. So with that all in mind, what I can say, while trying to be more realistic with just how life it goes, especially, and at my age too. Like, a lot of people who do start a business at some point in their life, don't do it till they're in their 30s. What I can do is advise you guys to whatever time that you have to try new things and to experiment and like just enjoy your life. It's not always realistic that you're going to love your job and that every job you do is going to be a dream job, because you can have other dreams too that aren't just how do you make money. Like, you can do a job that you don't feel like necessarily passionate about, but if it gives you time to do the things and the resources to do things that you are passionate about, then that's great. You know, that's life. Yeah. As an artist who decided to go into animation because it's a corporate desk job that pays the bills, there's definitely something to be said about doing a job you enjoy that isn't necessarily your dream job. Don't wait until the end of the pandemic when the window opens again. How would you approach a job you really love and enjoy but you're not compensated enough for? Oof. I guess it depends on what you're talking about. Are you talking about like an individual commission, like a contracted work? Because sometimes it takes time to like my dad did a lot of freelance writing. And I know as he became more well-known and more sophisticated, I don't know if that's the right word, but like his work was coveted, his prices got higher to match his skill and prestige. So there's some times where like you start making a little money and then over time you can naturally increase it, but it really depends. Scared of reaching adulthood? It's not as bad as it seems. Some parts are bad, for sure. But if you're talking about like preparedness, you'll learn as you go. All of us are just learning as we go. Truly, we're figuring it out. Sad that this will mostly be impossible in an Asian household. It's mostly your dreams and passions don't really matter much. No one is prepared if they tell you why they're lying. Yes, there are very few people in this world who actually have it together. And even if they do have some things together, there's other things that they don't have together. No one has 100% figured out, okay? Trust me. I'm watching my teen years fade away. Don't let people make you think that adulthood is like the end of your life. That's something I would like to get across. I think, like, I don't know if this is always the case, but at least, like, American culture, people are so afraid of aging. Aging is, like, such a negative thing. And it's really not. It shouldn't be. Aging is natural, and aging, it's like a blessing to age. To be able to age and to live a full life. And I know so much more, and I enjoy my life now so much more than I did when I was like 20 or when I was a teenager. I'm looking forward actually to being in my 30s when the time comes. I've enjoyed my 20s more than my teens. Yeah. I mean, when I'm 30, I'll have more time. I'll have more resources. Well, I don't know if I'll have more time, but it depends. I'll have more resources. I'll have more knowledge and wisdom and more experience under my belt to like make decisions in my life. Isn't dish 557? All right, that's right. That's true. Older means we're still here. Yeah, exactly. I think it comes from obviously like a fear of death and then fear of just like life changing. So it's good to like come to peace, a place of peace about like your life is going to be different from when you're 30 than when you're 20, and when you're 20 to when you're like, especially teenage years, your life changes so quickly from in the first couple decades. But it's not like it just happens to you. Like, you have choices. You're still the decision maker of your own life for the most part, especially when you get older. So yeah. Hi, ma'am. Aging is not bad, I promise. And that's coming from someone who aged beautifully and is still aging beautifully. Teenagers are overrated, I'll tell you that. Teenagers are so overrated. Oh my gosh, Saki. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're having like deep life talks. Over tea. Closing out my HelloFresh sponsored stream. We're talking about life and choices and work and hobbies and aging. Well, now we're talking about how aging is seen as a bad thing, but it's really not, or it shouldn't be, because one, it's unavoidable, and B, there's so many benefits of getting older that people overshadow because they don't want wrinkles on their face. No, I have a wrinkle on my face, but I have 10 years extra wisdom and knowledge to make choices and to enjoy my life more. Oh no, laugh lines, what will I do? More wisdom, more fun. That's what I say. And more money. More money. I'm gonna be wicked when I'm older, dude. You become much more free as an adult. True. That's very true. I can't wait to get my senior discounts. Just get some Botox. Yeah. It's a privilege to age. I'm glad that I have gone from 20 to 20. How old am I? I'm about to age. I'm about to have my birthday. I'm about to be 27. Am I 27? No. I'm 26. No. How old am I? I can't remember. Wait. Am I? I think I'm about to turn 27. Is that right? I have to look at my last birthday post. I posted on my birthday last year. I think I'm 20. I think I'm going to be 27. Yes, I'm going to be 27 this year. Oh wow. I'm going to be 27 in 6 days. So, another year of wisdom. No, Miss Dish, you're 24. No, I'm 26. Aging is natural. And all the millions of anti-aging products they sell you, it's a lot of money and a lot of effort for very minimal results. Just wash your face and wear moisturizer and put on sunscreen. And that's like 80% of helping your skin age gracefully. And bonus points, use like a retinol of some kind, retinoid. in it the proper way. But that's it. It's life. Aging is normal. It's okay. It's good. And wear sunscreen, okay? Different from when you're over 30. I guess I wouldn't know. The simpler your skincare routine, the better. I mean, you do get benefits from using like specific products and like spend it, but it's like a lot of price. If you get 80% of the benefit from skincare for just doing the basics, the extra 20% to wear sunscreen and to wash your face and to use moisturizer, that's like to buy those 3 products is like $20. But to get 80% of the benefits and then the 20% of the benefits, that costs like hundreds. People pay thousands to try to stop aging, and they all fail. You realize that? Everyone who tried to stop aging failed. Because that's life. So age gracefully. Enjoy aging. It's okay. It's a waste of time. Just enjoy the time you have. Just be happy. Easy. Tuck he lasted forever. Oh, you're right. Tuck everlasting. How could I forget? I've been in 3 different raids today. That's so funny because I'm about to end stream soon. But not after I tell you once again that you can get 65% off your first box with HelloFresh, 21 free meals, and free shipping if you use my code, which is right here. That's right. Keanu doesn't age. That's true. That's true. The cost when you suffer acne is insane. Oh yeah. That's a different. I obviously that doesn't, my recommendation doesn't include if you have like serious acne, but you know. When are you streaming next? In about 1 hour. Because after this, I'm gonna move all my crap back to my room. And then we're gonna do Genshin and charity stream for the, I forgot what the actual what the earthquake is called, but I'm sure you guys know there's an earthquake in Syria and Turkey. And yeah, it's real bad. There's like a immediate emergency care being given, just to search and rescue, making sure people have food, medical care, stuff like that. First responders. So we're gonna be doing a charity stream to raise some money for that. We'll be doing that through Save the Children, if you're familiar. Really well vetted organization. And they're directing all of their relief funds to Syria and to Turkey. Oh, frick. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. Good charity. Yeah. I'm very distrustful of charities, honestly. That's part of the reason I don't do charity streams very often, is because I just, so many charities are so sus. But Save the Children is very respectable. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my sponsored stream with HelloFresh. And I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna be back in maybe even less, maybe like 20 minutes or something like that. Depends on how long it takes me to set this back up. We'll be back. Genshin charity stream. Okay. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring my stream for the last time. You can use my code. Type !, HelloFresh in the chat. To use my code to get 21 free meals and free shipping. All right, guys. I'll see you in just a little bit.